Welcome back to Bluehorn TV. I'm your host, Wes Benwick, software architect of Bluehorn. Joining me today on Marketing Champions is Vicente Pimienta. Vicente joining us live from Miami today. How are you doing?
Super. Thank you for having me on your show. Fantastic.
Love to have you. It's my understanding that you're one of only 10 people in the world that can call yourselves officially a Google Digital Coach. Congratulations on that accomplishment.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We've been working closely with Google for the last 2 years on a program called Google Digital Coaches. They selected 10 markets where the minorities have a big digital gap. So we're delivering free workshops, digital marketing workshops and skills to small business owners and individuals for their careers. So me personally in Miami, in the last 24 months, I've done a little bit over 100 workshops on behalf of Google. So it's been an amazing journey.
So the workshop may be free, but the value is priceless that you get from this workshop. That's kind of what I'm sensing here.
Absolutely. You know, the free part is very people don't value what it is, and I've seen people learn from the workshops and transform their businesses, of course, little by little. But information that we give away for free can make you improve your conversion rate, improve your landing page, your social media efforts, and it's going to return in profits to your company either way. So it's fantastic.
Well, speaking of company and business, we didn't want to skip over your own, which is probably how you even ended up as a Google Digital Coach to begin with, and that's your company Digisults, which is digital results smashed together, right? Tell me more about that.
Correct. Well, yeah, I've been in the internet for a long time. Actually, my first .com company was in 1996. That's 24 years ago. And we've been doing digital marketing since then. I've always done digital marketing, and we've been evolving, doing also coaching, training. When I started doing websites back in 1996, I realized very, very early in the game that I was not a website developer. I was a coach, because once you deliver the website, the business owners have so many questions that I evolved into providing workshops and free trainings and one-on-ones and digital marketing coaching. And that's how we evolved. And that's our claim to fame now is that just helping the small business owner in that learning curve of the digital divide. So I've been helping small business owners transition from traditional marketing into digital marketing. And sometimes it's not as easy as it looks, because we don't give up some old behaviors that don't work online.
Very true. Not only does the way you target people and the different demographic categories and all of the other advancements that digital offer you change, but it's a different mindset and slightly different metrics. And let's talk about that for a minute. You know, for someone that's got a digital coach kind of mentality behind you, but has experience on both sides. What do you think are some of the most common misconceptions about people who are transitioning from the more traditional, which could be print, I'm going to consider traditional as well, to more digital online forms of advertising that you've seen in your experience?
Well, there's a couple of things. I wrote a book about it. It's in Amazon, called Online Marketing Essentials, The Missing Links. There's a few things. We need some paradigm shifts. First, when I was before I started in the internet, I was a car salesman for Chrysler, new car salesman. So I was very aggressive salesman. That doesn't work online. When I went online, I learned very fast that if you start spamming people and trying to sell people, they block you and they run away. So I had to transition, and this was the first paradigm shift, is change from salesman to educator. Because when you educate, people get close to you for more questions. The more questions you answer, the more trust you develop. So I learned a few things. First, we can't sell. People hate salespeople, so we need to educate. The second thing I learned is nobody lands on your website the first time ever and buys from you. Think
Right.
about the
Right.
first time you went to Amazon.com. The first time that you landed in Amazon.com, did you purchase something? No. The second time, no. The third time, no. So what makes us think that somebody's going to land in our mini tiny page, which nobody knows, and purchase from the first time? So we need to retarget these individuals and make them come back sometime 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times before they purchase from us. So that's the second psychological barrier that I found. The first one is that we don't like salespeople. The second one is that nobody buys the first time they go to your website. So you have to design a strategy to retarget them and make them come back. And the third one, and more important, Wes, is we only buy or do business with entities or people we trust. So the problem with the internet is that there's so much distrust that it's amazing. So what we teach our business owners is to seed trust by educating, answering questions, and bringing that guest back several times. And as a side effect, they will buy from you. So we don't sell anymore. We educate, we answer questions, we retarget, we help them as a facilitator, and the side effect is that they buy from you. But if you try to sell them, they will block you and run away. That's the first paradigm.
Yeah, it's excellent advice there. You know, what I'm hearing when you're saying that is I'm thinking it's reach and frequency. It's reaching them and then having them come back and repeat those visits over and over again. I know my problem on Amazon right now is every time I go to Amazon, I'm buying something now. So they definitely have me buying from them, and there's a lot of trust and credibility there. And I got to say, for someone that was selling Chryslers in the 90s, that was a really, really tough job back then. They've come a long way as an automobile manufacturer, but I certainly wouldn't want to have been in your shoes back then trying to sell them in the 90s myself. Congratulations on all you've done. You've got some great advice, absolutely great advice, Vicente. And it's even better to find out that you've got a published book. I didn't know about that. So that's excellent information. And you can go, of course, online and buy that at Amazon still. Is that correct?
Absolutely, and actually, the book touches another piece of another red flag, is that the small business owner, Wes, they have everything. They have everything they need. They have the social media. They have the email marketing. They have the pay-per-click. They have the YouTube. They have the landing page. They have everything, but they haven't figured out how to combine those assets into a strategy. For example, get a YouTube channel. Get a nice video, get a WordPress, which is pretty inexpensive. Put that video and that WordPress, and then get MailChimp or Constant Contact, get your form, and develop a drip content. Pretty much you've aligned 3 tools. Now you have a strategy. Now you have a lead generating machine. So that's why my book is called Online Marketing Essentials, The Missing Links, because they're not linking the tools to create a lead generating machine. For example, another thing that most business owners make mistakes is that they keep their the audience in Facebook. What we do is we try to get people from social media to our blog, get them out of social media to our blog instead of sending them to social media. So those are the things that when you publish on and it automatically posts your post on social media, when somebody clicks on it, they're going to land on your website. So simple strategies like that will bring the right traffic into your ecosystem away from social media. Because let's be real, if I'm in social media, I see your ad and something pops up that I'm interested, I'm just going to forget about you right there and then. So we have to find people to get them out of social media to my website. I say that to my clients, the strategy, it's web centric. Instead, like the sun heliocentric or geocentric theory that they thought, my strategy is web centric. Why? Facebook can change tomorrow. Instagram can change tomorrow. We've seen platforms go and comes, but your website is always going to be there. Where's MySpace? Remember MySpace?
It's long gone. It's out in outer space.
I know. So we have to do this web-based strategy and pull people from Instagram, from LinkedIn, from all of these platforms that they might change tomorrow, but you control, you're master of your own domain. That's
Vicente, this is excellent advice. You're preaching to the choir. This is everything we talk about at Bluehorn. This is what we do. We aggregate people's media buying data and help them analyze everything that you're talking about, people that should be implementing in their business. And really, this is no different than what people were doing back before the internet, getting foot traffic into their business through all sorts of different lead generation strategies. Vicente, thank you so much for joining me today. Appreciate having you on the show. We could probably talk for hours, and maybe we'll have a chance to do that in the future. Keep up the great work there. And again, if you want to learn more about Vicente and his company, Digisults, and what he can do for you as a Google digital coach, one of only 10 in the world right now, please be sure to visit us on bluehorn.com and learn more about it. Vicente, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Wes. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Have a Google day.
Care. Right on. On behalf of all of us here at Bluehorn, thank you for joining us on Marketing Champions. If you want to be part of this show, reach out to us. We would love to talk all things marketing and tech with you and share your knowledge and experience with everyone else out there as well. On behalf of all of us, I'm Wes Benwick, software architect. We'll catch you on our next episode.